omuntu asobola akizibwa okuwandika ekigambo kyonna ekitavumirira ekyali mu sexual innuendos ekyali mu racism mu kusosola mu mawanga oba okusosola mu mawanga oba homophobia ekivumirira azonga tekivumirira okukirizibwa omuntu akirizibwa okuteekako erinnya lye ekintu ky'obulungi bw'ensi n'ekintu ekivumirira mu mawanga ekivumirira ekiri politiko oba oliku ebyo CAF tebikkiriza negana amateeka ga CAF si gaffe aba local organizing committee eno tournament ya CAF.
We want to remind our fans who come to the stadium that you're urged to exhibit the highest level of discipline and respect to all participants in the tournament at Namboole or any other facility where the competition is taking place or its related activities. Furthermore, the LOC would like to reiterate the following measures. As we told you last time we were here, fans perceived to be aggressive in their behavior towards the tournament officials at the Namboole gates, fans or security personnel, or are deemed to be under the influence of intoxicating substances such as alcohol, will not be allowed to enter the stadium past the gates, even though you are holding a genuine ticket. A genuine ticket is not a license for you to conduct yourself in aggressive behavior or to come intoxicated. Number 2, all drinks, this includes water, that are sold within the stadium at the kiosks shall be served in disposable cups without exception. In other words, carrying mineral water from the kiosks into the stadium stands is not allowed anymore. Fans are not allowed to carry bottles of any kind, including mineral water bottles, away from the kiosks to their seats in the stadium. Measures, some of them which they are not revealing to us, others are mentioned to us. One of them is what you know, you cannot buy more than 3. They limited that amount. Number 2, when you get on the platform, or when you got on the platform, because we've already closed, and you buy 3 tickets, you'll not be allowed to now immediately begin purchasing another 3. You'll go back to the back of the queue. And those of you who have tried, I began at 1 a.m. trying to access the platform. I was being told there are 40,000 people ahead of you. You have 5 hours, but don't close the link. It is things like that. So is it worth it for me to buy 3 tickets and then wait for another 5 hours to buy another 3? So within the system, there were other features that were put to identify that Derek is trying to make multiple purchases. I can assure you there are very few people who succeeded to buy 3, went in the queue again, came back and bought another 3. Yes. So they did, and that is why it took a little longer to open the link. They studied the threats that were being anticipated and put in all those measures. So we are sure that these tickets were not bought by a few sharp people. In high regard for the way they have quickly adapted to purchasing online match day tickets for CHAN 2024 tournament. And as you know, we have had completely sold out match day tickets from the first day up to the match that is supposed to take place tomorrow. We have been averaging for most of the matches except the one where we were not featuring as Uganda Cranes, our national team. but we've been averaging 34,000 fans in that stadium. From time to time, CAF carries out what we call a risk assessment of its online platform for ticket sales to guard this platform against any forms of cyber threats that may interfere with fans' experience when interacting with the platform. One of the threats to guard against was people who were intending to buy tickets in bulk. So many tickets being bought by one person with the intention of exploiting fans. As such, among the measures CAF came up with was to limit to only 3 tickets any one person could buy at a time when they are still on the platform. And once you have completed your transaction, you'd have to repeat the whole exercise of purchase for you to be able to buy another 3 tickets. Furthermore, CAF introduced what is called online queuing, or you can call it lining up, so that the system is not overwhelmed by thousands of people or tens of thousands of people trying to buy match tickets at the same time. This component of queuing was brought on board to avoid tens of thousands of fans and other people of other intentions wanting to buy so many tickets at the same time. This queuing or lining up on the platform creates order and limits the incidence of malicious attacks, malicious cyber attacks against such a platform. In addition, CAF has informed us that there was extremely high demand for genuine tickets for match day 6 at Namboole Stadium. The demand was more than 4 times the available seating capacity of Namboole Stadium. We had a demand that was exceeding 120,000, and yet the stadium CAF has been availing on average about 34,000 tickets per match day.